It's what day today? It's Saturday. It's 22nd of June. I haven't touched my semi-modular in I think about 2 months. So here's a simple patch I've started. I've got my DFAM, which is purely doing sequencing. There's no audio coming out because I wanted to explore patching today more, mainly on the O-Ghost, and have Mavis as the bass / resonance in the background, and then kick and percussions on Ableton, which is on the left of my setup here. We've got a little coffee going here and my awkward foot placed at the right, let me get it back. Okay, cool. So the patch so far is pitch out into this. So if I turn this down, that's that bass line like that. We've got the triggers coming out from DFAM. So one is going into the gate input for Mavis, the other one's going into the gate for O-Ghost. Then we have the velocity sequencer, so the bottom one coming out, giving the volts per octave input for O-Ghost. It sounds funky because it's got Line FM, Linear FM and the dynamics going, but this is the just a bit volt per octave input. I'm going to plug those back in, and I'll tell you exactly why and what that does. So before I start explaining the O-Ghost patch a little bit more, and why the wires come from here top down, essentially I was watching Felix Flair's video on Hypnotic Techno that he's done on Voltage Labs page on YouTube, and it's quite inspiring. And I think every now and then I keep going back to the 5-step Buchla sequence he does, which is 3 oscillators, using frequency modulation, and it's polymeter-esque with a kick in the background. And I was like, I want to recreate that, so that's the inspiration, and I want to see how far I can get. And I think the closest synth I have is O-Ghost, which is not a subtractive synth, so very Buchla Easel-esque methodology. And it's got a nice FM, it's very unique in its sound character, so I thought I'd give it a go. And I think that's enough intro context about what we're doing today. Cool, so let me turn this on. And essentially what's happening is LFO is going into the mixer here. I've got a mixer on the positive, the attenuator, and then I've got a sample and hold from the Mavis coming into the mixer as well, which introduces, so if I take that away, this is still consistent based on the LFO speed. We can see with the light there. But if I introduce this, we can see there's a bit more randomness in the modulation because it's mixed here with the voltage coming in, which I think is cool. So and this was quite cool. So if I just put this up and introduce the kick, amplitude modulation here and then frequency modulation here. I think I don't want to do too much amplitude, so I'm going to take that away. And if I turn this up, it's really nice frequency modulation. More harmonies, harmonics. So if you know the video I'm talking about, or if you were to go and see it, maybe I'll link it in the video somewhere here. This noise that comes out is exactly very close to what he achieves. I don't think I can expand this to be a 5-step sequencer, like go from 8 without another module here, because I don't think I can stop and start again, which is like the whole philosophy behind the multi-stage series that Verbose Electronics is working on, which I think I'm going to get next. But yeah, so this is still in line with that. But there we go. Let's do some. I'll stop talking. Let's do some music. Maybe we can patch in the something into decay knob. So I quite liked this bit. So let's automate that, which I think would be here, and then I'll just remove the which I think is nothing but plugging into the VCO, which would be, don't think there's a VCO input there, is there? Well, I suppose it's volt per octave, isn't it? I don't know quite how to do that. Hold on. What if we did cut off and dynamics? Not dynamics. I think it needs to be the VCA, which is coming Stereo Dynamics, and there we go. I think that's not quite frequency modulation because it's modulating the filter, but how would I achieve that? I think what I'm missing there is something like VCO1 CV or VCO2 CV, which is just volt per octave input. I think it's in principle that, but it doesn't sound as good, so I'm gonna redo what we had. We could combine and fold the inputs with my patch cables. I don't know whether I like this. We can use this slope to do something. Don't really like think that's it. I'll leave it there. Yeah, good first session back. Did more than I thought I would. Nice. See you later. Bye.